Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? It's Thursday morning, my time. As I was reminded in the comments, my friend from Western Australia, she's like, good evening. No matter what time it is. It's Thursday morning, 9:30 Central Time, where I live. Therefore, it is time for Live at the Loom. How are you today? What is happening? If we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. It is our weekly little, it's kind of like a coffee clutch with some weaving and fiber stuff thrown in, right? We always have a good time. So say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what your morning or whatever your beverage of choice is, and we'll get everybody in here. Hello, Marcy from Missouri. I love that. Jennifer, I know Jennifer's in Tennessee. Jennifer says it's cold there. Jennifer, we have snow in the grass here in Northwest Indiana. Yes, like a lot of the country, I have a hunch, but it's a perfect day for a hot beverage. I'm working on a little Gen matcha today, little green tea. It's so good. For the last like 4 minutes, I was waiting for the clock to roll down. I'm just sitting here sipping. It was like this perfect moment of peace and tranquility, just waiting for it to be time to go. I love that. Yeah. Okay. Craft Rocks, tell me what your name is. I'm so sorry if I forgot, if you told me already. She says 11:30 p.m. in Australia. Hello. Good morning, Laura. Maureen is watching out of Kalamazoo. Laura is out of the Cincinnati area. Let's see who else is on. Morning from Michigan. Is it Mr. Tom? There we go. Tanya. Hello. Chile, Edmonton. Yes. Tanya's such a good hydrator. She's working on her water this morning. I love that. Hello, Sam. Sam is another fellow Canadian. I love my Canadians. There's no two ways about it. I love that. Marcy's working on coffee with cream. Yes, please. Marini, hello. Freezing temps, even here in Louisiana. That's not good, Marini, when it is already cold in Louisiana. That's not, no. Scott's in Atlanta. Hello, Scott. Oh, Colleen. Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate you reminding me. Thank you. Oh, Ellen's on. Hello, Ellen. I know Ellen probably has a mug of coffee in her hand. I know this. Hello, Jody from Sebring, Florida. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you guys. I always look forward to this. And this has been very fun to do what's called StreamYard, so that I can be on both Facebook and YouTube. Talk about fun. I have to say, it has been really a blast. One of these we're going to try, my friends, in the future is that it looks like I can bring a guest on. Wouldn't that be fun to have one of you pop on and we can do a little show and tell, like a little live show and tell? We're going to work on that, my friends. I think that is just a good idea for all of us. That will be a lot of fun. Hello. Okay. Vanilla Sock Pig. Is it Steph? Is it Stephanie? Do I remember that correctly? Excellent. Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. You know what is coming up on the horizon, barreling down on us as quick as we can, is Thanksgiving. Now, I know not all of you are in the States. So for my friends that are in the States, let me know how plans are going for Thanksgiving. Are you hosting? Are you going over to somebody else's house? What does that look like for you? And for my friends that aren't in the States, let me know. I know Canada has Thanksgiving in October, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, my Canadian friends. But wherever you are in the world, let me know if you celebrate Thanksgiving and when that happens for you. Okay, so I am very lucky. I've already had Thanksgiving. We decided we celebrated early. I live with my folks, and they are snowbirds. So my rule is that we have to have Thanksgiving before they leave for Florida. So we've already had Thanksgiving, and let me tell you, it was a banner Thanksgiving dinner. It was fantastic. So I am very, very lucky that we have already had an amazing turkey dinner with all of the good stuff. So let's see. Oh, yep. See, Sam and Tanya both chime in. Yep, it's in Thanksgiving for Canadians is in October. Thank you very much. Oh, Laura's going to her sister's house. Love that. Don't have to host. Colleen says, not in Australia. Okay, no worries. Colleen, if you ever come to the States, we'll treat you to a huge Thanksgiving dinner just so you can experience it. Marcy, she's hosting. Have to pack up a loom and put up my tree. I love that. Yes. See, that is awesome. Yes, we So in our house, we always turkey, of course. But here's the special part of Thanksgiving is that my dad makes the best dressing. Now I know everyone says that, but I'm so sorry, you're all wrong. My dad makes the best dressing. It is a sausage apple dressing with like seasoned croutons, and oh man, it is so good. And we kind of start salivating like weeks ahead of time, just knowing that's coming. It's so good. Between that and the turkey, we're just very happy customers. That's all it takes, honestly. So if you're hosting Thanksgiving, what are you known for? Are you a pie person? Are you like the queen of mashed potatoes? What is your thing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Steph says going over to a mother and father-in-law's in Iowa. Love that. Jennifer's hosting. Jennifer, are you stressed or are you like, I got this? Cool as a cucumber. No problem. Let me know for my friends that are hosting if you're already breaking out in the cold sweats or if you're just like, nope, I got it. We did something smart this year. We made like a couple dishes, and then we had friends that came over and they brought all the other stuff, which was like, okay, that's really the way to do it, right? Just have a little potluck. People bring over stuff, and it was lovely. Plus, you get to try other things, which I think is kind of fun. So, yes, Mirini says she made the rolls. I love that. That is perfect. Marcy says my family loves green beans. I normally make 8. Does that say 8 pounds? Marcy, you make 8 pounds of okay, how many people are coming over, my friend? That is a lot. That is a lot of green beans. Is 8 pounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fresh snapped. I love that. Jody says she's known for sweet potato pie. Oh, see? And I swore that I closed all the stuff down. I am so sorry, you guys. Let me just make sure that things aren't going to ring while we're talking, because how rude is that? Jeez. My apologies. See, technology, right? Still learning. By the way, complete sidebar, but I'm wearing my very sparkly lipstick today. Can you tell? It matched the shirt, but it's like way sparkly. Like think Wizard of Oz, like Dorothy's shoes, kind of sparkly. But I saw it today. I was like, I think today is a day for sparkly lips. It's it just one of those little sidebars. It's a girl thing. All right. Laura says this is a dumb question, but would he put his dressing in the turkey then with the sausage? Laura, that's not a dumb question. He actually makes the whole thing separate. It doesn't actually go in the turkey. However, what he does do is that the night before he takes out all the neck and all the innard parts of the turkey, and he does it in a slow cooker, and then he chops them up really fine and puts it in with the dressing. See, that's a very good question. Let's see. Marcy says yes. It's lots of people. Jennifer says she's got this. Okay, I love that. I'm making turkey, roast, and ham, and sharing the rest of the cooking with everyone. That's smart, my friend. Marcy said, yeah, she needs to do that. Yes. Thank you, Steph. She likes the lipstick. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, keep the Thanksgiving stories coming if you think of anything else that makes your Thanksgiving very unique. I love Thanksgiving. It's really one of my favorites. So I'm always happy to talk Thanksgiving. Laura says she didn't notice the sparkly looks nice. Thank you. It's I'm a Mary Kay lipstick wearer. So pretty much whenever my friend Karen's like, hey, I have something new, I'm like, yes, I'll take it. So yes, sparkly lips today. Just a little festive. All right, my friends. This week, instead of the usual handwoven experience, I did a little tour of 3 Moons Fiberworks. You guys, it was so fun. The response was amazing. You guys they're so sweet. There were so many comments. They're like, why don't I live closer? Which I just thought was wonderful. By the way, if you're wondering, you're all welcome to move to Tustin, Indiana. Just come on. We got room. Just come on over. It's a lovely area. It's a very Norman Rockwell town. Just come on over, buy a place so you can be near 3 Moons Fiberworks, because who would not want to be close to that? Huh? It's lovely. So, yes. Yeah, Marcy says, can I move there? You absolutely can, Marcy. Come on over. Yep. Just, there's room for all of you. So I just thought it was important that I talk about 3 Moons all the time. And until you actually can see the visual to understand what a magical place it is, it's hard to really comprehend that. First of all, it's a very big space. pardon me. And she has so much happening. And even beyond that, Rebecca is an incredible resource. Just amazing. So we're very, very blessed to be in this area and have such a fabulous weaving store around the corner. So let me know, do you have a weaving store that you would like to promote? Because, there's not very many around, right? There's not very many. I think for us here, you could go, we have some stuff in Chicago. Absolutely. We have the Chicago Weaving School, which I'll be honest, I've never been to. That's on my bucket list to go to the Chicago Weaving School. If any of you have been there, let me know how it is. I've heard it's incredible, but I need to go. It's on my list. And then certainly where I learned to weave is TLD Design Center, which is in the suburbs of Chicago. And Tammy has a very beautiful shop there. So, and then you could go south. We have, there's at least one in the Indianapolis area, Tabby Tree Weaver. So those are kind of our closest ones. Trying to think if there's anything over the border in Michigan. There might be. You guys fill me in if you have other places to recommend. Jennifer says there's no fiber yarn store near me. See, that just makes me sad. We need to change that, Jennifer. We need to just start. We need to start getting them to multiply like bunnies. Let's just have a weaving store on every corner. When I mentioned this to my dad earlier, he's like Waffle House, one on every corner. I'm like, oh, but we could have weaving and waffles, and wouldn't that be? I think we'd have a lot more weavers if we served waffles. We're really going off the deep end, aren't we here? Okay, Colleen says our big family feast is Christmas Day. Unfortunately, we're in a very hot climate, so that will dictate whether we have a hot or cold meal. Oh, I got it. Okay. Wow. Does that say you get over 100 degrees? So it's too hot to eat, really? Oh, see? Wow. Let's see. Steph says, I don't have a weaving store near me either. Oh, see? Marcy says waffle weaves. Yeah, right. Waffles and weaving, so all together. I think we should work on that. So, anyways, if you haven't had a chance to see the video, the tour of 3 Moons Fiberworks, I'll make sure I put a link so that you can hop right over and check it out because it is lovely. Rebecca's done such a good job, and she and I and some of the other teachers are all working on the schedule for next year. It's going to be so good. It's packed already. Like the winter, like there's no weekends free already. We have already we have checked every weekend off and be like, okay, we're gonna do something fun this weekend and next weekend. And there's a lot of great things happening. So if you are anywhere close, if you're within driving distance, keep an eye out. I think we're gonna have the schedule out pretty soon so you can come on over. Just come on over and take a class, see 3 Moons, buy some yarn, do all the fun things. So I'll make sure you get to see a tour and you too can be charmed and delighted by 3 Moons Fiberworks. All right, let's see. Miranda says, I learned when I lived in Iowa for grad school. Oh, yes. Oh, nice. At Yarn Tree in Ames, Iowa. Oh, I love that. You know what? I have family in Iowa, Miranda. We'll have to talk. Rosemary, who owned it, unfortunately passed, so it's gone now. Oh, no. Oh, sadness. Mirandy's in Louisiana now. Gotcha. Nothing there. Okay. Tanya says it's a lovely video. Is enthralled with all those looms. Tanya, to see it in person is someday we're gonna get you out of Canada and have you come down and come visit. Let's see. Yeah, Laura's close to the Woolery, which I love that. Yes, please. Let's go visit the Woolery. That sounds amazing. They have so much stuff online. I can't even imagine what it's like to visit in person. That's incredible. Sam is still on the hunt for a good used loom. Okay, so here's my call out, my fabulous weaving community. If you know of an available used loom, my friend Sam needs one. So let us know if you have one to sell. If you know of someone who's selling one, post in the comments for us so we can hook Sam up because Sam's ready. Sam's ready for a new loom. I love that. Mr. Tom, I learned at Heritage Spinning and Weaving in Lake Orion, Michigan. Oh, where's Lake Orion? I'm not familiar with that one, but I am near Michigan. Marcy, I learned in my living room on YouTube. Excellent. Colleen, let's see. Learned in the living room on YouTube. Yeah, see, I love that. Okay. So the other big news from this, first of all, I'm gonna take a swig. Is everyone hydrating over there? Everyone take a swig. So the other big news for this week is the first 10. So here is what this is. And I'll take some questions. We'll kind of kick it around. So I am creating a digital course. I am so excited about this, you guys. It is all about dressing your loom. I know that dressing your loom can be intimidating and frustrating, and there's a lot of information out there, and to zig or zag, or it can be frustrating, right? So here's my thought. I have a very simple, straightforward system to get from point A to point Z, to get from the yarn on your shelf into your loom. So that is my goal, is to create a course that gets you easily from your idea for the project and to the weaving part, which that's the good part anyways, right? So I am in the process of creating this course, and it's going to be available early January, which like right after the new year, which is going to be awesome. We're going to start things off with a bang, but I'm going to sell the course for $397 when it goes for sale. It'll only be available to buy for a little over a week, the beginning of January. That's what's coming. It's going to be multiple kind of units. So I'll release it over the course of, I think it's 6 weeks. So once the course is available, it'll be like, it's called dripping. So you'll get like the first unit the first week and then the next week. So it's a nice long period of time so that you're not overwhelmed, so that you can kind of understand each component to the process as you go through it. So that's what's coming. Early January, available for about a week and a half to purchase. And then it'll go live. I think it's I just drawn a blank. It's like the 16th, maybe the 16th of January. I think that's right. That's when it officially, like the first unit is released. It's going to be awesome. And I cannot wait to guide my students through the process. It's going to be wonderful. But because I'm in the process of making it right now, I am looking for 10 students to help me in the creation process that can kind of give me some feedback. What kind of support would you like? How would you like the information? Just all of that. So I'm looking for 10 students that are going to be part of the process of making this course. And in return, you get a sale price of half off. So if you want to be part of the first 10, the course is $197. You buy it now. And then when the course officially goes on sale, then you don't have to do anything. You're all set. You're in. You have the course forever and ever and ever with any bonuses, all that kind of good stuff. So that's happening this week. Now, it's only offered for a short amount of time because I need to start getting feedback next week. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. is the cutoff for the first 10. And there's a couple slots left. It's been filling up, which has been very fun. But if you haven't seen it, I will make sure that I put a link in the chat here so you can check it out and see if that is a good fit for you. If you know you're going to want this course anyways, why not get it for half off? That's a really good deal. So that is what's coming. Okay, so let me pop into the comments and see. Do you guys have any questions about the first 10 or the class? Or Mr. Tom says Lake Orion is about 45 minutes north of Detroit. Oh, nice. I love Detroit. Any questions about all of that? Yes, I love that. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, very good. So I will put all that stuff in there. Check it out. See if that is all. If that's a good fit for you and you want to work with me, that would be fantastic. Now let's get to the fun part. Let's hear about your projects. How are things going on your end? Do you have things on the loom? Did they come off the loom? What is happening with you? I got my project off the loom. We're gonna do a little show and tell in just a moment, but I wanted to hear about you first. Look at you guys. I love all of the fun comments. That is fantastic. Let's see. Yes. So lay it on me. What is happening here? My loom is empty at the moment, which is lovely. That's always, I'm always excited and nervous when the loom is empty, because I am much better if I have projects to work on. Of course, I'm sure you're the same, but I get a little antsy if it's empty for too long. So what's going in next is a custom project. Ooh, fun. I happen to love custom projects. They're not for everybody, but I happen to love them. And this one is a quick, beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. It's really pretty. Maureen says she's working on the last of 3 Christmas towels. Oh, Maureen, I love that. Okay, so Maureen, are you using kind of traditional Christmas colors? What are you working with there? Marcy says still working chenille with the 82 pick weft repeat. That's a big repeat, my friend. It's overshot with tabby in tencel. Nice. Sam's making a silk blend hand-dyed shawl for my niece in a twill. Oh, Sam, I bet that's gorgeous. Mr. Tom, I'm in the midst of a color gamut. Ooh, fun. I did the plain weave section, and now I'm doing it in a 2-2 twill color gamut. That's fantastic. I love a color gamut. That's awesome. Steph says I have a new set of hand towels on my loom. Woohoo! And Ellen is working on towels. Oh, towels seem to be quite the theme. I love that. Maureen says, yes, her holiday ones are in greens, creams, and red. Yes, please. I love that. Tanya says, waffle weave, finally rewarping. Tanya, you just keep plugging along, my friend. You are doing great. I love hearing about all of the projects. Mirini is warping 9 yards of crook broad. I really have to figure out how to say that. On a rigid heddle. Was way too ambitious. It's taking me forever to finish weaving. 9 yards is that's a big chunk, my friend. That is that is a lot. Yes. Tamison, you're right on time, my friend. Tamison's so sweet. She's like, sorry, I'm late. No worries. We got you. Yeah. Okay. Mirini, tell me about this crook broad. I know I'm butchering it. Someone's gonna need to point me to how to pronounce that. Does it have a kind of a manual element to it? I gotta be honest. I have heard of it. I have never really explored it, so I don't really know much about it. But yes, let me know. Is it slower than if you're just tossing a shuttle back and forth? That sounds intimidating, my friend. Let's see. Tamison was carting bats. You know what? That's a good reason, my friend. That's a good reason to be late. That's no worries. Colleen bought the quartet attachment for the Shack Cricket. Oh, and installed it 3 days ago. I love that. Turns into a 4 shaft from a rigid heddle. That is fantastic. Oh, I think you'll love that, Colleen. That's so much fun. Scott just warped his rigid heddle loom with 8/4 cotton for the first time. Woohoo! Using a 12 dent, and amazed at the openness of the tabby weave, and I'm a hard beater. Oh, is it packing really, really tight, Scott? Is that, yeah, is that interesting to kind of learn what you naturally do and then kind of tweak it from there? No worries, just play, Scott. You'll figure it out. That's no worries. Tamison was doing the carding on a manual drum carder. Nice. Let's see. It had I'm so sorry. Dreamweaver, tell me what your name is again. I was thinking about getting a cricket and upgrading later. Nice. Mirini says it's the crook broad is weft faced using rigid heddle, a heddle rod, and a pickup stick. Okay. That still sounds kind of slow, my friend. Hopefully it goes faster than what I think in my head. Hi Naomi. She says a test wool scarf in 2/2 twill on my new countermarch loom. Oh, congratulations on a new loom. Woohoo! We love that. Yay. That is awesome. Craft Rocks pulled my 2-meter sampler off today, and I'm actually going to cut it with my overlocker. Okay, my friend, what's an overlocker? I don't know what that is. It's too pretty to waste on a sample. Yeah, I've been there. Yes. What's an overlocker? I love it when you guys bring me new things. I am always learning when I'm around you, for sure, because that's incredible. Yes, Mirini says for me it's very slow. I have a hunch it'd be very slow for me too, Mirini. You are not alone. Okay. Here, let me show you my show and tell. All right, let me take this way. So, okay. So you've been with me for at least part of this project. Craft Rock says you guys call it something else. Oh, a serger. Got it. Overlocker is a serger. See? I am Oh, you guys all knew. Oh, that's amazing. There's 4 comments. Yes, it's a serger. That's perfect. Trained in mug rugs. Awesome. Okay, are you ready? Here is a project that came off the loom. Now, this is where I started at this end. Here, you see this is my little sample I just did. They're going to be 2 table runners. That's the plan. So, always little plain weave just for my hems. I almost always do hems on a table runner. On occasion, I'll do fringe if they really want a little bit of fringe. But I kind of plan for table runners to be beat up. They're going to spills on it, all that kind of stuff. So I want to make sure that it's tough. Runners and placemats, I like them to be, buttoned up, if you will. So this is the beginning. This is just my little sample. See this is the M's and W's. I'm still not comfortable with, my arm is going backwards. Anyways, but you see the patterns here. There we go. I think that's so fun. So that was the beginning. Here, this is runner number 1. I'll back it up so you can see. So I did kind of I forget exactly how I did this. I think it was so many repeats and then one repeat and then it was like 5 repeats and then one more. And so I changed, see how I changed the colors? So this is runner number 1 that has kind of a, I don't want it to look too plaid-ish. I mean, I like plaid, but I kind of wanted these kind of blocks of colors instead. So this is number 1. See how it has the same kind of repeat? I did kind of a light blue, medium blue, navy, light blue, navy. I did the same kind of repeat as I went. Dun, 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 dun. That's number 1. Oh, here, this is just my plain weave in between. So this will be enough for a hem here and a hem here. By the way, this hasn't been washed yet, so it's all going to shrink and to become, like, I'll be very curious to see how the pattern changes once it goes through the washer and dryer. I'll keep you posted on how that goes. So this is number 2. I wanted number 2 to be related but different enough so that they have a choice of what they like better. So this one has, it's blockier. That's probably not a word, but it has bigger bands of color. And I just measured them per, it was like 6 inches, I think, as I wove. So it has a little different, you can tell like the difference, like this one has, it's a little finer. There's a little more happening, a little busier. And this one is a little simpler. And I also did the colors differently. I don't know if you can see, but I did like, I did the medium blue was always like in between. So medium blue, navy, medium blue, light, medium blue. That was kind of my my repeat when it came to the colors. So this is number 2. They're both exactly the same size. Well, we'll see. The plan was to have them both be exactly the same size. So then there's my plain weave for for my hems at the end here, and then I had some left, which I love this part. I love when you get to the end of the project and you have some inches left that you can just play with whatever you want to do. So here is what I end up playing with. Look, I played, okay, can you see? Look at this. I missed one right in there. Isn't that fun though? I like that. It's hand woven. It's handmade. Machine didn't do it. I did it. And clearly I skipped a little something right in there. You can really see it when you start to back up. Isn't that funny? Anyways, I changed the pattern just a little bit. This is just kind of a simpler kind of repeat, but I like it has, it almost gets kind of a striped effect. And I'm guessing once it goes through the washer and dryer, it'll be even more prominent. So then I kind of used up my colors. Look at this. Oh, there's my glasses. Look at this. Look at this fun. I had this color left over from another project. I love this right here. It makes me so happy. Just this little bite right there. That's what I'm talking about. I love this. I would totally do this mix of colors again. And then I had is it a little black? Oh no, green. It's green at the end. See, I just use whatever colors I have around. Look at that. See, oh, I did it again. Like clearly there was one step in the repeat that I just kept skipping. But this is a little bit of green. You see that? I like that. That's sharp too. Boy, that looks completely different, doesn't it? Kind of that, if you look at like from here to even as we compare like down here. So fun. So that's the table runner project for my friends Katie and Sean. If you know them, don't tell them that's coming. It'll be a surprise, kind of. They know they're getting a table runner that's handmade. They pick the colors, so it's coming. Tamara says she likes number 2 better. I like that. Okay, excellent. I'll take feedback, of course. She also says it has a 60s flair to it. It does kind of, doesn't it? It's the colors. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jennifer Miller, who caught us live. I love that you're here. That's awesome. Let's see. What else did you have to say? I know you guys popped in with some comments. I love that. Let's see. Scott says he likes the aqua teal. Is awesome, right? That's very fun. Yes, Tamison, I'm with you. Mixing colors is so fun. Thank you, Marcy. She loves it. Yeah, so anyways, I'll keep you posted. I'll have photos of the final product so you can see how much it shrunk up. By the way, that's one of the things I always try to do is try to take plenty of dimensions, like measure everything before it goes into the washer and dryer and then see how much it shrunk, because that just gives me more it's like science. It gives me more evidence so I can plan the next one even better. Now, shrinkage is always a guessing game. So there's no exact science to it, but if I can kind of keep track and I know that I'm using similar yarn and the pattern and all that good stuff, that's all good. So I'll keep posted. I'll have pictures. I have yet to. I have to tuck in some ends. See my little ends like that. When I switch colors, I have to tuck in some of those ends. So that's next on the agenda, and then straight to the washer and dryer. And I am going to have my lovely seamstress Dinah. Dinah is going to have them after I wash them. In this case, I know that can be kind of a debate, but I like to almost always, not always, but nearly all the time, I like to wash it first and dry it, and then have her hem it from there. Let me know if you do something different, because I think you can do it either way. You just have to think about, like for me, I always have to think about, she's going to use probably some kind of a polyester blend sewing thread, and that's not going to shrink, and my cotton is. So I have to kind of think through all of that. Tamison said, good advice. I never remember to do. Yeah, you know what? I always have to kind of think through that. You're not alone, Tamison. That is for sure. Marcy says, data. But where did I write it down? Yes, Marcy, you're exactly right. But where did I keep track of that? Yes. Go to bed, my friend, in Australia. Sleep well. Okay, so let's finish strong, shall we? I already told you about this week's video, which is all about 3 moons. So I'll make sure you have access so you can see that. If you are loving all of this and you would like more, you're always invited to join the Acting Creative Insiders. It is a monthly membership, and I include little bonuses for my people. Things like behind the scenes information, early access, weaving tips and tricks. Like I try to just kind of pile on the love. And there's all kinds of different tiers that you can choose. So I'll make sure you have a link so you can check that out and see if that is a good fit for you. And lastly, if you haven't joined my lovely email community, come on over. I send out a love note every Wednesday, and just say, hi, how are you? I'm thinking of you. Here's what's happening. That's the plan for the love notes that come out every week pretty much. And that, I think, wraps it up. Look at us. How do we do on time? I think we did well. By the way, one of the nice things about the StreamYard, there's a clock. There's a clock right there, which is lovely, because I know my friend Tanya, I'd always be like, hey, Tanya, can you give me a little symbol and a little handshake when it's time? And this is not, I like having the clock. The clock tells me that I'm 2 minutes over, which is not the end of the world, but that is okay. We did pretty well, all in all. Marky says, I keep all of my data in Google Sheets, so it's always available. Very, very smart. Very smart. Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love hearing how you're doing and what is going on in your corner of the world. So here's the plan. We won't meet next week. I'm so sorry. It is Thanksgiving, and we are going to be in some kind of a turkey-induced coma, probably taking a nap. That is probably where I'll be. Maybe not at this time next Thursday. However, that will be the plan. So we're going to take a week off for family, friends, and turkey. And that'll be the first Thursday in December. We will meet back up. So mark your, Tamison says, gobble, gobble. Exactly. Mark your calendars that we will reconvene. What'll that be? Someone could tell me the date. It's the first Thursday in December, and it'll be the same time, same place. We'll keep all of the fun going. So, all right, my friends, I'm so happy to see you. Throw a shuttle this week, would you? Do something creative. And for those that are celebrating Thanksgiving, a very happy Thanksgiving to you. I am grateful for each and every one of you, especially this time of year. December 1st, Laura says, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, and Marcy too. Thank you, guys. All right. Take care of you, and we'll meet back here in 2 weeks. That's the plan. All right. Have a good one, and happy weaving.